כל השנה לכל בכל יום מובטח לו שהוא בן העולם הבא. Anybody who studies the two laws, which means the two mitzvot deoraita, he is guaranteed to have olam haba. So we have over here, B'ezrat Hashem, the mitzvah today is the 7th of Kislev. It's Thursday, Parashat Vayetzeh, B'ezrat Hashem. Today's mitzvot are sponsored. L'refuah shlema lo Yosef ben Rachel. B'ezrat Hashem also, Mechlal Kol Amo Yisrael. Chaya Bat Leah. And B'ezrat Hashem, only Besorot Tovot. Let's see. Mitzvah number 115. It says in the Torah, Mitzvot Maaseh HaOlah. It's going to be discussing this mitzvah, month 15. It's Olah Korban, which we will see what that means. La'asot HaOlah Kamishpata. There is an obligation on the Jewish nation. B'ezrat Hashem, Rabbi Moshe HaKohen over here is paying attention. He's going to be doing it very soon. The Jews are going to be bringing Olah Korban. They're going to be bringing a sacrifice which is Olah, which means the entire Korban. You don't have any portion for anybody. The entire body of the animal is being consumed by the fire. Sheineimar, as it says in Vayikra, we talk about now in Vayikra, first chapter, third pasuk. Im olah korbano, as it says over there, if a person decided to bring a korban that is olah means all of it. Kemo shekatuv beparasha, mishosheh mitzvah. Now, all the things that are related to this mitzvah as follows. מה שכתבתי במצוות הבית על עניין הקורבנות, סדר ויקחו לי. It says over there the concept of what? That are related to reference to of bringing korbanot. All right, as we spoke over there, that a person has to understand that he is depends on what. In this instance, he wants to bring olah, everything for Hashem. Meaning, it's not a gratitude but that no relations to me, meaning separated, as we explained there. But let's see, maybe with Medinei Mitzvah, he's going to explain to us what specifically Olah is accomplishing. Okay? Medinei Mitzvah, Ma Shamru Zechronam Livracha, as our teachers taught us, like this: B'maaseh ha'olah, she'ayta na'aset ken, shohatin et ha'behema be'azara. So now, we take the animal and we shecht it in the azara, in the courtyard. והשחיטה כשרה אפילו בזרים. And we know that according to the Shmuel HaNavi, as he brought down to the world knowledge, that the shechting of any korban in the Beit HaMikdash could be done by anybody. Anyone and anybody is kasher to do shchita. Oh, sorry, I thought you said a question. Sorry. We're talking about the shchita, the Kohanim, as we know, very important to note over here. Why there was a problem? Baruch Hashem, was mechadash inyan, and it's good that I could say it over here. The concept of the korbanot, Aaron, the children of Aaron misunderstood Aaron. What was Aaron saying to them? It's a mitzvah. To take any mitzvah for yourself is good, as you perform the mitzvah. I'm a very selfish selfish person. People tell me, Rabbi, you're not selfish. Of course I'm selfish. I take all the mitzvot as much as possible. Mazeh. I have to go to Shamayim, and they're going to do, well, just give. Some people just give away. Rabbi, give the mitzvah to him. Give the mitzvah to him. Hello, what is this? Just freebie. A mitzvah come to your hands. Don't give it away. So Aaron told his children, sounds like, that when it comes to korbanot of the korban, shechting it, make sure you take the mitzvah also. What did they understood him? They understood that nobody is allowed to do shchita. They understood because of this. They thought Aaron is commanding them that you must perform the act of shechting. And so the question was, what was the problem that in the time of Shmuel, what was the curse of Eli? What was the problem that Eli's children came up in? As we say, we see the same thing by Hava. What did Hava do the mistake? Hava said to the Nachash, because Adam told her, you're not allowed to touch the Etzadat. You're not allowed to touch from the tree. And therefore, what happened? The calamity happened. Same thing over here. Aaron told his sons, make sure to take the mitzvah on yourself to shecht it. They understood what? It's an obligation. They understood it's a prohibition for anybody else to shecht. And that was the problem. What was the problem?
Shmuel, the sons of Aaron or the sons of Eli?
No, the sons of Eli, they came to a different problem. Okay. The problem that they came to, that they were postponing and I was going to lead to that. What happened was Shmuel said to Eli Kohen, there's a problem here. What is the problem? Shmuel HaNavi was a Navi. and he knew what a korban is. Korban is an atonement for the person who did a sin. You hear? And the korban has to do at a certain period of time. It has to be done immediately. A person, every instance that he didn't do korban chatat, he is judged non-favorably in Shamayim. As soon as there's korban chatat, as soon as he performs it, he is being forgiven for the sin. So Shmuel says, how dare you, Kohanim? What was happening in the Beit HaMikdash? Since Aaron told them, the sons, what he told them, they misunderstood it. So what happened was, they were always waiting. There was a lot given out to Kohanim, and a Kohen that was chosen today to do all the shchitot, he would have the mitzvah. He would so there would be a line of shchitot waiting for that Kohen to go and check the animals. Shmuel Navi says, what are you doing? You're me'akvin. Every second you're delaying a korban, you're not allowing the kapara of the person to be, what's his name? The Kohen just have to throw the blood on the mizbeach. And as soon as possible, the person is here, why are you delaying? For how long? Maybe a minute, maybe 30 seconds with a delay, right? Shmuel Navi says, this is a problem. You're not allowed to do that. And as we know, when you make what's not supposed to be, Chas v'shalom becomes worse and worse. And I said that was the problem with Eli's children. Not that it was intentional. Person doesn't become Bal Averot right away. Don't become a Rasha right away. It's impossible. It's impossible. The Satan knows that. So what does he do? Little creeping in. So Shmuel Navi says to Eli's children, you make a mistake. That's why your children are off derech. Why are they off derech? Why are they not? Why are they pushing off the korbanot for the ladies? They're already so much. They're pushing off the ladies' korbanot for a whole night. How you do that? How you adults? How did you come to that? From that little mistake you guys taught in the pasuk. And Shmuel Navi proved them. Zar v'zar. Even zarim could do the korbanot. And again, this teaches us a lesson that when you chas v'shalom, not to be bosif anything in the Torah, not to be strict. Some people are, I want to be strict. You could be strict on one condition and one condition only, that you could be strict with your children, on your family, if your rabbi said it's okay. It's not that you own to decide to be a strict person. Chas v'shalom. You go to your Rav and you say, this is the halacha. I know the halacha is leniency X, Y, and Z. Can I do D? Can I do B? Can I do something more machmir? Only then, if the rabbi gives you permission, are you allowed to do that. Over here, that was a mistake. And Ahmad al-San, look at that. They're dying before the age of 18. The children of Kohanim must get married like this. Haram. And in America, it became illegal to get married until 17. It's haram. Okay. Now, so the Kohanim, the main mitzvah of the shchita of the korban is could be performed. The shchita could be done by anybody, but the whole korban is taking the blood from the neck, not from gathering. As the shchita is happening, the Kohen is standing there with a special utensil, and he is mikabel the dam as it spritzes out. Right? That's the purpose of the blood spritzing out, so that it spritzes out into this container. Now the Kohen has the container. V'zorega Kohen adam umapshit ota uminachata evarim shlomim. Okay. So what happens then? The Kohen takes the dam, sprays it on the mizbeach, on the corners of the mizbeach. Umapshit ota. So then the Kohanim, you could leave any time, Rabbi David, if you're in a hurry. Not going to hold you up, but then what it says? Umapshit ota. He takes off the skin of it. And then they cut it into pieces, this animal. Evarim shlemim. However, they cut it in a certain way. Look at this. Unfortunately, I'm a Bukhari, and I don't know anything about the meat. My Bukhari and heritage, they know every part of the meat. It's like 45 different parts, every section. So, but tzaddikim, I'm a big amaretz in that. Like my mother, she knows every part of an animal. I'm like, what's she talking about? Right? Tell the butcher this is what I want. Okay. I repeat, like a parrot, I repeated. But every organ was separated. You hear what's going on here? Every organ in the animal was separated. The Chtiv, as it says over there, lintacheha. The Torah tells you must do it lintachim, means separated your organs. Upirshu zichronam livrachah, our sages taught us, v'lo netachea lintachim, and not its organs into pieces. Meaning, that animal has to be separated into organs, and not the organs into pieces. אוקיי. וכשמתחח מסיר גיד הנשה מן הירך ומקטיר כל הנתחים על גבי המזבח. So it looks like over here, even גיד הנשה has to be separated. You know, the גיד הנשה is the big vein coming from the organ, the private organ, goes all the way down the right leg, right? They pull it out at the time of shchita, which is very good. That's the what's his name? That's why Sfaradim allowing to eat the back of the cow. Ashkenazim don't allow to eat, right? You see, Sfaradim, Baruch Hashem, they eat tails. I go to Bukharian people, they serve me tail now in Hollywood. In New York, you'll never find the tail of a cow in your lifetime. You could bet on it, and you ain't gonna find it. Well, maybe there is now already. But anyway, when I was growing up, for sure there wasn't. But there's come over here to Hollywood, Florida, there was like a new chidush. People eat a tail of a cow. In New York, the back part of the animal, cut it off, bye-bye.
You sell it
To sell it to goyim, everything else is sold as a glad kosher or whatever it is. My wife was working with International Glad, so she knows more about meat than me. I'm like, and my wife doesn't know much about these things, but Hashem. Anyway, okay, so now, what about tzemer? Now, they're taking out, you have an animal who's a ram, right? Shimp, whatever it is, they have a tzemer, they have wool. Okay, everything is sacrificed. The entire, although even if it's with its wool and everything. Shneimar, it says over there, "Ve'aktir hakohen et hakol, pirshu lo yalu, shneimar, ve'asita olotecha abasar ve'adam." So pirsho, what's pirsho? Something to do with the pirsho. Something with the pirsho. It's called that only that doesn't go up. Ve'asita olotecha abasar ve'adam. Okay, so maybe the skin doesn't go up. Pirsho, what's pirsho? You know what pirsho is? Okay, we have to get back to you on that. Okay, so it says, okay, now, נוהגת בזמן, והנהגת בזמן הבית, בזכרי הכהונה. This mitzvah of Korban Olah, it's for Kohanim, בעזרת השם, Moshe HaKohen is going to, בעזרת השם, בקרוב מאוד is going to do it. Okay, only males. Women, your daughters cannot be performing the mitzvah. Only you yourself. The Kohen or your children, בעזרת השם, boys. והכהן שעבר ולא עשה כסדר הזה, ביטל עשה. הכהן, חס ושלום. He performs the mitzvah of Olah, but he didn't perform it in the order that was organized. As for Shalom, he's going to be very not in the good standing. Next mitzvah number 116, Korban Mincha. What is Korban Mincha? Let's see. לעשות מלאכת המנחה על העניין הנזכר בתורה ובפרשותיה, as it says over there in the Torah, to perform the mitzvah of Mincha. שנאמר, it says in Perek Bet, first pasuk, מנפש כי תקריב קורבן מנחה. There is such a korban called mincha. Mincha means a gift offering. Mincha. That's what we do in the mincha. Is a gift offering. Uktiv ve'im mincha al machvat. So what is mincha? Mincha is brought on a frying pan. It's a pan, machvat, right? Uktiv od, and it says over there ve'im minchat marcheshet. Whatever marcheshet is, marcheshet. Okay, the same thing. What's that? ועניין המנחות הוא קורבן הבא ממיני הקמחים. So what is a gift offering? Gift offering is a flour. It's a sort of a flour, which is the lowest form of all the korbanot. Right? You could bring a cow, that's or a bull, which is the highest. Then you have a cow, which is the second highest. Then you have a ram, ayal, the rams, the boy sheep. Then you have a girl sheep. Then you have a goat boy. Then a goat girl. Then you have a dove, a pigeon, and a dove. Dove is younger than a pigeon, right? Something, yeah. And then you have the lowest of the lowest is what? A kemach, flour. What? No, lechem. No, you don't bring korban lechem. You don't, huh? Yeah, the lechem. What are you talking about? Lechamim are brought with the korbanot that you're going to be eating it. That you and the kohanim are allowed to be eating it. We're talking about right now the kemach. So from kemach will be put into the mizbeach. So as we're going to learn right now. Let's see. Okay. בעניין מנחה הוא קורבן הבא ממיני הקמחים ולא מבעלי חיים. There is no korban mincha from a stock, livestock, only from this flour. וכבר כתבתי למעלה כי הקורבן מבעלי חיים הוא באמת דמיון חזק אצל האדם להכניע ולהשפיל הנפש המתהווה והחוטאת. So again, so that's what the rabbi is reminding us. We're learning and we forgot already. What was the whole purpose of the animal, the livestock? Is to mamash bring your yourself down. Meaning that whatever you are, you're all about gava, right? As I remember I told you, Rabbi Steinman, one time the Talmud came to a Rav and he says, you had how many questions you had to, like in the last 2 hours already, till by 12 o'clock already p.m. The rabbi had questions. So he says, how many questions you had today, Rabbi? And can you tell me please what was the questions all about? Can you summarize it in one statement? The rabbi said, out of 30 questions I got from the morning, from Al-Shachari till now, 29 of them were all about Ga'ava. Ga'ava. Everybody's worried about the Ga'ava. What was the question? Yeah, different questions. This one is asking about this. This one, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, the student in the yeshiva. This about everybody's asking, and the rabbi says all the questions have to be with the problem. The biggest source of the problem says Ga'ava. So that's korbanot. Korbanot of the stock, livestock, is to subdue your Ga'ava. That was the whole point. כמו שהוא רואה שבעל החיות כמותו, אלא שאין בו שכל נשרף וקלה. So you see that בעל החיות, they're living things, but they have one problem. They don't have a brain like us, but still, you're supposed to replace yourself with that animal. כמו כן, הנפש החוטאת, מצד חולשת השכל, תכלה ותעבוד גם כן, אם תתמיד בפועלתו, בהמיות שהן החטאים. Again, so the human being, when he sees the whole purpose, that whatever he's done with the flesh call, with the korban of an animal, how he, like this, destroyed, this is me. If I'm going to continue to be an animal, if I'm going to continue to be an animal in my behavior, I'll be like this korban. I'll be destroyed. That was the whole purpose. Now, korban b'mashu she'enu bar chayim. What about a korban that does not have the livestock? Afal pishu ba gam ken le'achna'at ha'etzer. Even though it's coming to break down your etzer hara, right? Like the kemach, the flour. Okay. שיראה האדם כי בשביל הטעון נצטרך לשרוף ממונו. Still, the problem is the person will see, because of his sins, he has to bring now his money, his flour. He's going to come and burn it. Not just flour. We'll see what else is there. And it gets destroyed. And the truth of the matter is, yes, it's not as similar when you see a livestock, an animal. What animal? People talk to animals. People name animals today, right? Not just today, in olden days, right? This is my cow and my Zelda, my Shmelda, and give good names to that. That's what they relate to the animal, right? This is my supplier of milk. This is my supplier of babies. My livestock, I need more, and this has to bring that as a korban. I don't know, no, sorry, animal that give birth is not a way to be shechted for korban. Maybe not. Can an animal that give birth be on a korban? Huh? Anybody? What?
Usually they're young, no?
Usually they're not, but no, there is a korban. There's an animal that's 4 years old, 3-4 years old. You cannot be telling me that she never had a baby. Maybe it's a bull.
Well, if it's a bull, maybe have babies. But
can I ask a question there?
If it's a female, then I don't know.
Rabbi, I'm sorry. Any animal that gave birth, could she be brought on a korban?
Depends. Oh, you mean? Good question. Well, there first of all, tons and tons of korbanot they wouldn't work out because they have to be.
No, that's right. That's wrong. There is an animal that is a korban 3 years old.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I don't know. You know.
No, I thought.
I never really thought about it.
No, because now I'm just lechoira not. I just said not because it has to be without a mum. Obviously, giving birth, but maybe animal doesn't have a mum.
I don't know if that's considered a mum.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, and anyway, and there is an animal that is 3 years old. It says. Okay, Machila, I'm sorry to disturb you, Terry.
No, it's a cool thought though. We'll look it up.
Machila, thank you. Okay, anyway, we'll cover it later when we get the chance. People on YouTube are gonna go crazy right now. Okay. So he's gonna bring down the minachot. Most minachot are brought down with also something called libana. You also bring down libana, and there's oil. There's a lot of expenses. Libana, you know what libana is?
No.
Frankincense. It's not so expensive on Amazon. What?
Use it for Bahamut.
Yeah, Amazon has it. Frankincense.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's
Yeah.
not expensive now. But when the Beit HaMikdash gets rebuilt, the economy will push to an increased demand, so the prices.
I don't know. It's probably gonna go cheaper. Especially it's gonna be much cheaper because there's gonna be more demand. There's gonna be more demand. There's gonna be more supply, more
Not
production.
necessarily. At the
Okay,
beginning, no.
we'll see.
Maybe it's if somebody. Maybe we should start producing and marketing it.
No, it's a big market right now. Frankincense, and it was gonna be grinded. Oh, what is frankincense? I have actually. I have in my house. I have a tube. My chiropractor gave me. It's a tube. He produces it in India. They take frankincense, make a liquid out of it. You smell it. He says, if you smell it, you relax like this in seconds. Your mind is relaxed. And that's one of the reasons when it was brought. I could say maybe it was brought on korbanot is the kohanim mind should be clear, and it helps them. Okay, but one korban mincha you're not allowed to put it on. They were not allowed to put it on the sotah. Korban of a sotah was not allowed to be put on because we don't want her to be relaxed. Okay, the custom to perform this was at the time of the Beit HaMikdash and also Kohanim. The Kohen shavar v'shina ma'aseh mincha. Umfrash ba bitel aseh. The Kohen that changed something in it has transgressed the commandment. A wonderful day. Let's thank our ladies for giving us assistance to come over here to learn the Shab. We're going to do halacha right now.